All right, welcome to the second Let's Play. What would have been the third Let's Play if OBS didn't fuck up. But here we are. This is another game that I've played to completion before, but I just love this game so much that I might as well play it again. As you can see, I spent a decent amount of time getting everything in one playthrough, and there's another playthrough I'm in the middle of, but here we go. What should we name this? We'll just name it something simple. Something simple. Something simple. Something that really puts it all together. I wish this was a little faster to type on. That's all. Oh. Good enough. Type out the rest of it. You guys get the point. Good lord. I like playing this game, especially because I always refer to it as Paper Mario if it was good. And I explicitly mean the original two games if it was Paper Mario and if it was good, because Sicker Star is awesome and I like being ironic about it. But this game is very good. I love this game so much. I have two of the like makeshift plushies that they made, and then I also have like a little bootleg one that I got because I missed the originals, but they actually are bringing back the originals for right now. And I'm getting the original Kabbu plushie. So I'm gonna have my bootleg and my original Kabbu plushie, which means I will bring my bootleg with me everywhere. He's technically have a backup, but also because he's the original one that I got. And he's a little guy. I also have the Zasp and Wafita plushie. The Zasp is so cool. I can't wait. My main thing is I'm gonna have to remember what my keybinds are. It's... No. Explorer B. You better be nice. Kabbu thinking. Alright, Ella's swap. Yeah, okay. Yes, I know. Unbelievable! Maki acting like they won. I was handling them. Yippee! Blah blah blah. Let me move. Blah blah blah. Chapter 1, trio, but there's only 2. I hold up my hands, forming the L's in my hands, trying to tell directions instead of numbers for a bit. All right, give me that. Yep. Eyes ass. I have to keep forgetting confirm is J. Okay, well, I just did this. Sure, whatever. Let's equip hard mode real quick. And if we swap, yep, it's just +1 HP from hard mode. Kabbu. I like how each of the characters' basic attacks are different, like in the Paper Mario, like 1000 Year Door game, basically. I think they're also different in 64, but I haven't played 64 in a hot minute, so I can't tell off the top of my head, but Kabbu can unearth, like, can hit things on the ground specifically, but he also goes through 1 point of defense and can flip certain enemies, while V can target both ground and air. Well, we're gonna have to take a hit here, so... God, that's 2. I need to get my super blocking on. Luckily, super blocking isn't a completely different button, so I won't just like fumble and take like full damage. I believe super blocking is the first 6 frames that an attack hits in this game. Also, positioning does matter. Whoever is in front is more likely to get hit. So I'm just gonna hope that they attack Kabbu. Whatever, old man. I cut in the grass. Yeah, because I'm cracked. Thank you, old man. But yeah, they also have different abilities in the overworld. Of course, I've been using this to hit enemies to get extra turns, but they are also useful for interacting with things. There we go, super guard. Still take one from a super guard is crazy this early. Usually in like Thousand Year Door, if you super guard, like nothing attacks you at all. I do like that though. Adds more risk. I can't wait until like later in the series when I do like all of the side quests in like a couple episodes. It's gonna be like the big side quest episode. And that'll be fun. Kabbu, we have combat to get to. Thank you. I forgot what input was what. But yeah, this thing usually has 2 defense. I believe. Let me see. I think it's 2, right? Yeah. It might be just 2 on hard mode, but I believe it's 2 in general. And Kabbu's needed to flip it over to remove its defense. Oh, well, that does just make up for it. There we go. The brig. For level ups, I'm probably gonna go with my standard approach, which is get 2 of everything and then invest everything else in the medals. Failed. Oh. I do really have to get my like super guards back on business because I'm gonna take so much damage. Let's go 1 health point for now. V learned one of her like very important skills for at least me. I love the fact that she can heal. Oh, I keep forgetting the keybinds. Episode takes 20 minutes longer because I refuse to just like know what the keybinds are apparently. Wow. Wow. Mushy room. Look down. Yeah, get back in there. Whoa. Wow. Kabbu, no. At least you landed on the mushroom. Really thought that's a Gooner verse. This is why speed reading is not supposed to be accounted for. There's a man up there. Spider. Oh, bye-bye. It's... How about ye? They're gonna bundle him up. No, he's all bundled up. We'll probably scold you later. I don't think we could spy in this fight at all. Right? Yeah, okay. I should have moved V to the front here. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I misclicked. Oops. There we go. Yes, I know. There we go. How about you? Oh, wretched beast. As you could probably tell, I'm a very I'm a very big lover of night-like characters, so obviously Kabbu is my favorite. Also, he's a beetle, which is like one of my favorite bugs anyways, so he's so cool. I love him. Get this guy up here right now. He's speaking in tongues. They talking. This is the one part in the entire game where you could have this specific order in the hub world. It's just Kabbu, V, and then Leaf. Oh. Owned. Yeah, I was gonna say, you have one defense, don't you? So Kabbu just like wraps you up. Ladies, one at a time. I'm gonna have to take a freaking hit from Zomban here, unfortunately. Well, no. I don't have turn relay! I'm gonna take it! Never mind. I'm gonna have to take a hit from Zomban here. Thought I had turn relay. Why did I just jump into him again? I keep forgetting my keybind. This is like the worst way ever. I can't take these guys out in one turn. Wonder if there's a person that's just like been insane enough to grind all the way to max level before like the end of this room. Just for like funsies. Oh, great. This is just the best fight of all time. V gets to do nothing! Oh damn, I'm already full. Drop it for another honey drop for this second, and then I can just do this. This shit lion! Turn relay, there we go. Alright, 7? 7? Ain't no damn way. Yeah, Leaf's basic attack is kind of like Kabbu's, where it can only hit the ground, except instead of flipping some enemies, it has the ability to... Oh, I'm thinking. I'm actually going to grab this instead of a honey drop. Nope. But it actually does have a pretty good use of having type advantage. Crunchy leaves are more common. Even though it's a worse food, it's just funnier to have. Wow. Okay, I tried. Still got it though. Not on that one though. It's just... I think of whenever I first heard this game, like heard about this game. I think it was from a Ant Dude video where he mentioned it for like a split second. And then I just like looked into it from there. I don't need that. Be so real. Yeah, the type advantage that Leaf has is on both mushroom and zombie enemies, which means I can actually pack up one of these guys pretty reliably. I tried to perfect guard again. It's not the first 6. I lied before by accident. It's the first, like, or it's not the first, it's the last 6. There we go. The last 6 frames before it actually hits you. That'll be important for later. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Whoa, it's like a reference. Hit this damn thing. Bye, V. That like hitbox right there is like a bit like confusing. I won't even lie. All right. I really don't need all these item drops, game. I appreciate it. There's literally an item over here that I'm gonna have to take anyways. I tried. Well, let's pack up this guy while this guy's floating. That's another thing. I believe Leaf can hit anything, like anybody on the ground. Kabbu can only hit the first target on the ground that is grounded. So, since the jelly shroom was in the air, Kabbu didn't consider it a target, and thus I could hit it. Yeah, but I do have to take this. I have to like note it down in my damn brain that like, yes, J is jump. It's literally J for jump. It's literally J for jump. It is quite literally in the name, jump. I do wish this game got more YouTube attention. There's like one Bug Fables YouTuber, bless his heart, he does as much as he can with this game, but like he's like the one and only person I've ever really seen on this game at all. In optimal damage, unfortunately. That was not in the last like bit. Are we sure? Are we sure, game? All right, let's get our TP increase. Something behind here, isn't there? There we go. Fine, I'll use one. They keep handing them to me. Wrong menu. Yeah, it's J for jump and K for kill with the attack. I know it now. Love him making me press L. Oh my god! I screwed the platforming, like, twice. There we go. I deal like actually no damage. I think this works because I have attack of 3. Yeah. I also forgot to mention, the person that's in front has +1 attack, which is why you'll usually see me with Kabbu in front. Aside from also being targeted more often. I screwed it up. I think I kept thinking they wanted me to do that. It's fine now. I can literally just cycle through all of them and hit them with Kabbu. Attack. Kill! I'm hitting the kill button. I love how V has yet to get hit. I don't need 2. That's not what I wanted. I wonder how many attempts to like code that they had to do. Because my boxes in my game that I'm making it don't like working that much. Anyways, I think that'll be enough for now. Next episode we'll clear out Snake Mouth then and go from there. Alright, feel free to like and subscribe, leave any suggestions for any games you want me to play. I can play mainly indie games and Nintendo games once I find my capture card, but I am open to other suggestions. Alright, have a good day.